Hi friends, it's Em, and welcome back to another video. Long time no see. Work's been crazy, life's been bananas. But I did read all but one book on my TBR. So I'm pretty happy about that. Except that book was The Silver Blood Promise, which I've checked it out from the library like 3 times now. My bad. My bad. I also, I may have done some bad things on my NetGalley, namely reading a bunch of books and not reviewing them yet. I just, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But basically, I got 18 new books this month. So I'm up 10 from where I was before. And it does feel overwhelming. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. I have books. I'm going to write the reviews for those books, and then I'll just get on with my life. Like, I'm not hyper fixating on it right now. However, I did read a lot of books in January. I read 30 books, some of which were novellas, but still counts. A total of 10,256 pages. I don't honestly know how much. I don't know if Storygraph will separate out the audio for that, because I did listen to a fair amount of audio. And an average rating of 3.78. Now, I have gotten a little more stringent in my ratings, mostly just on Storygraph. So in terms of like, okay, if it's below a 4.5, I round down, etc. But I've actually been putting in my ratings because I want to see, like, did I have a good reading month? Or did I read a lot of books that I was really meh about? And, it was kind of a mix. One of my favorites that I read this month is just a completely off the wall book. It's I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming. I gave it like a 4.25. It's kind of like a sci-fi Wizard of Oz with nodding and a throuple, and like, it is unlike anything I have ever read. I am just blown away. I also read, so okay, I had like a stint where I just read back to back to back to back books that were like, whoa. So, first is Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson, which I keep saying that I don't like historical fiction, or that historical fiction isn't for me, but this book, oh my god, I learned so much. I couldn't put it down, and it's just so good. I guess historical fiction, family saga, literary fiction, kind of contemporary, really just, I don't know what it was, but it was good. I also read The Favorites, which really just took Instagram by storm. And it is the messiest lit fic I have ever read. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And it's a must read on audio. You need to do it on audio if you're going to do it, because it has like a super large cast, and it's kind of like Daisy Jones and the Six style, where there's interviews and then there's more prosy sections. Yeah. And oh my god. I loved Cross My Heart by Megan Collins, maybe? That might be her name. If it's not her name, sorry, my bad. But this is about a woman who falls in love with the husband of her heart donor. And it is as absolutely just unhinged thriller as you would expect. Like, what? And I loved it. I had a really great audiobook month. Like, and then I went through a stint where I just couldn't do anything on audio for whatever reason, but that was it. Really, I kind of hit I hit a wall after reading Onyx Storm, which I loved. I gave it 5 stars. I haven't written the review for it yet, but it was just I enjoyed it very much. I thought it was more in line with Fourth Wing than Iron Flame, which, was kind of I am a very open not Iron Flame fan. So, I'm okay. Now, with my NetGalley stats, right, you will see that I have 8 reviewed. That's because on January 10th, I went back and did everything from the first 10 days. And that's it. But I was also really taking my backlist reads serious this month. So half of the books I read were backlist. I think I made it through 5 or 6 of my 12 friends, 12 recs, which is like 50% of those. Bang, bang, boom, check, done. And I made it through, I believe, either 6 to 8 of my 25 and 25, which has significantly contributed to my larger percentage of BIPOC authors read this month. It's not even that large, right? Because it's only 40%. But the goal is 50, and that's pretty close. So I'm taking it. I really feel like this last reading month, it felt like a good month. And it's hard because all of the days kind of blend together. And I did start out in, I would say, a pretty significant reading slump, followed up by the post-Onyx Storm sort of fantasy hangover where I couldn't read fantasy books for a while after that. And I'll say, most importantly, I'm very proud of myself for this. It's a low bar. Bookopoly every year has a 30 or 31 month-long day book buying ban, and I did it. I got it done in January. I forgot what month it is. January took forever, guys, okay? And I liked it. I think that what I may have to do is just have like all of my like pre-orders done for the month, and that's it. I'm like, okay, if I didn't want to buy this book badly enough by the first of the month, then I can either buy it next month or not buy it. And that's like kind of like that vibe. And that being said, there are some books that I really want to read or buy a copy of so I can reread, like First Time Caller, which just came out, but I don't have a copy of it yet. And that's okay. Sometimes you don't have to read everything the second it comes out. Just relax, let it vibe. So let me know what you're currently reading, or if you have any recs for what I should be reading in February. And as always, happy planning.